Another terminology that we use when talking about life is to microanalyze life through what I call our pictures and our smash pictures. And this language is so simple and so universal that it's one that can be used with children who are quite young and also people who are quite older. Like I've got 2-year-olds talking about their pictures and their smash pictures. But let's understand what that means. Pictures, let me draw it on the board. Pictures, as I call it, are just simply the images that we create of how the future should be. So I call these pictures our shoulds, our wants, our needs, and our expectations. So most people are creating pictures on a regular basis. Yeah, we're often creating pictures about the way the setting should be. We're creating pictures about the way the interaction should be. We're creating pictures about other people, what they should be doing, what we want them to do, and how we expect them to be. We're creating pictures about the tasks, what tasks we should be doing, how we should complete them, the way they should be completed, the way other people should complete the tasks. And then we're also creating pictures about ourselves. So we all create pictures on a regular basis. But these pictures sometimes happen, and these pictures sometimes don't happen. And depending on how attached we are to our picture will depend on how we respond when our picture doesn't actually happen. So when our picture doesn't happen, we have what I call a smashed picture. And if we're just a little bit attached to the way that that picture should be and it doesn't happen, then our body goes to code green. If we're more attached to the way that picture should be and it doesn't happen, then we end up going to code yellow. From code blue to code yellow instantly. If we're a lot attached to our picture, then it goes from code blue to code orange instantly. And if our picture is the only picture that should exist, if our wants are so important that we can only see it from our perspective, and when that picture doesn't happen, people can go from code blue to code red almost instantly. So in life, we might have a picture that when I go out to the supermarket that I'm going to buy this particular item. If I'm just a little bit attached to it and that item is no longer there, then it might just take me to code green. But if that picture, if that item is everything to me, then I can go from code blue to code red. Or if I've got my favourite toy and I've been playing with my favourite toy and my toy breaks, then I can go up the scale depending on how attached I am to that picture, that toy, remaining whole and being able to continue being used. But the reality is we're creating pictures about everybody, about the setting, about other things, about tasks, about ourselves on a regular basis. So part of the Body Life Skills program is about starting to talk about our pictures. As soon as a person's body has gone higher than blue, so they've gone to either code green, yellow, orange or red, as soon as they've gone higher than blue, the I wonder why, the I wonder what part of life is to say, I wonder what their smash picture is. Yeah, and from that we then go, well, I wonder what is their picture. Yeah, and with children I leave it at this. I just talk about pictures and smash pictures because it's such a simple language. But when I'm working with people who are a little bit older, we then even take it further still. So we're going, step 1 of the Body Life Skills program, I've gone higher than blue. Step 2, why? Because there's a part of life that we don't perceive we're completely equipped to respond to. So then we say, well, I wonder what the picture is. But then we take it even further and say, well, I wonder why I even have that picture. Why is it that some people have different pictures about the way a mother should be? Yeah, one mother thinks that they should pack their children's lunch every single day. Another mother thinks that they should teach their children to pack their own lunch. Another mother thinks it's okay to buy tuck shop every day. But who's right or wrong? It doesn't really matter who's wrong or right or wrong. It's where did these images come from? Where did this picture get created? And a lot of those pictures come from what I call the rules. And the rules are what feed our picture. The way I talk about the rules is when I talk about subscriptions. Now, what happens with our subscriptions is that we often end up with these subscriptions in our body that we don't even know that we've subscribed to. These subscriptions are what I call our ideals or our beliefs, or also what I call our group rules that we've subscribed to, such as belonging to a certain culture subscribes certain rules, or being a mother has different rules, or our gender. And I could go on and we could talk about this for a very long time. But basically these subscriptions are the things that we've decided somewhere in life that we're going to subscribe to. And it's these that create our pictures, and it's these that create our picture that often lead to our smash picture. So coming back to the example of the mother, somewhere along the line when we first decided that this particular person decided that they were going to be a mother, they straight away started to subscribe to a lot of rules about the way life was going to be, about what a mother should be. Now that may have come from magazines, it may have come from other people that they've spent time with. It could come from many, many different places in society. But it's a subscription that this person is subscribing to that is then creating how they should be as a mother, the way they want other people to be as mothers, the way they need themselves to be projected in the image that they would like for the society, their children, their partners, their family to have of them. But often in that image over here, the mother is creating an image that I might have children that behave well. But when that mother is in the shopping centre and their toddler has the tantrum because they want an item that they're not able to have, the mother now has a smash picture. And that child, that meltdown, is what's causing the mother to then go to green, to yellow and orange and red. Or is it the child? It's not actually the child, it's the picture that the mother created based on the rules that she had originally subscribed to, that had her thinking a perfect mother has 100% well-behaved children. But the reality is whether it be a mother, whether it be the way I should complete a school task, whether it be the way that life should be, about the way my teacher should behave, my boss should be, my employee should be, my partner, children, so on and so forth. We're all creating pictures about other people, about ourselves, about situations that have all stemmed from these. So part of life, a part of really getting to code blue, is starting to examine our subscriptions and then saying, do I still want to subscribe to these? So like a magazine, when we no longer want to subscribe to it, we can just cancel the subscription. And when we cancel many of the subscriptions here, these are less, which means these are less. But whether it be a 2-year-old or an 82-year-old, this pattern is relevant.